The Department of Science and Technology, DST, has developed an innovative program named Innovation in Science Pursuit for Inspired Research, that is, INSPIRE, to attract students and motivate them to study science and its related subjects. The Government of India had approved the scheme of INSPIRE in the year 2008 with a total budget of rupees 1979.25 crores. Again, in the 12th plan period, a total of 2200 crore was allocated to this scheme. Now, INSPIRE, this scheme has three components. The first component goes by the name of Scheme for Early Attraction of Talent, or SEATS, which is a scheme which provides internships and scholarships to school children. The second goes by the name of Scholarship for Higher Education, or SHE, and as the name suggests, this is a scheme which provides scholarship to bachelor's and master's students. The last one is known as Assured Opportunity for Research Careers, or AORC, which focuses on providing fellowships to PhD scholars and faculties.
Being a channel dedicated to PhD, we are going to discuss in this video this third aspect of INSPIRE scheme, the AORC scheme, which is Assured Opportunity for Research Career. Now, the special fact about this AORC is that this is probably the only fellowship or one of the very few fellowships awarded in India which are awarded based solely on your previous qualifications and marks, and does not require the student to have or take up any additional examination or standardized test score. So, if you also want to know all about AORC and how you can avail this fellowship, then stay tuned with me, your one and only PhD mentor, advisor and trainer, Dr. Ritika Gauba. So what exactly is INSPIRE Fellowship? So INSPIRE Fellowship, as already mentioned, we have a scheme dedicated for fellowship for PhD scholars, and which is called as AORC, or Assured Opportunities for Research Career. This is a fellowship, or in other words, a monthly scholarship fees, where the scholarship is paid by DST, or Department of Science and Technology, under the Government of India. And they pay this scholarship to pursue a doctoral program or a PhD program in the subject of applied or basic sciences, which includes subjects like agriculture sciences, engineering, medicines, pharmacy, veterinary sciences, and alike. So what is the eligibility criteria for the award of this INSPIRE Fellowship? The first and the foremost criteria is that you should have a first rank. That means you should be a first rank holder in your post-graduation of engineering or veterinary sciences or agricultural sciences, pharmacy, and so on. However, in case of medical students, even if you are a graduate, so that means if you've completed your graduation in medicine and you are a first rank holder, then also you can apply for this fellowship. Besides medicine, there is no other field of basic or applied sciences who can apply for this fellowship right after their graduation. Only in case of medicine you can apply. So, if you are a first ranker in your graduation or your post-graduation, depending on your subject, besides that, you should have at least 70% marks, and this first rank should be in a class batch of a minimum of 7 students. So 7 students, 70% marks, first rank holder, post graduation. If you are a medical student, then you can be a graduate only. Besides all this, your graduation or your post graduation should have been from a recognized university or institution. If you've completed your post graduation from a autonomous college, then I'm sorry, you cannot apply for this fellowship. Not only that, in case you've completed your graduation in distance mode or through distance mode, then also you are not eligible to apply for this fellowship. So this is the eligibility criteria. Now the next question comes, when can you apply and how can you apply for this fellowship? So this fellowship can be applied through their direct website, the link of which we've given below. Besides this, you can only apply for this fellowship when the call for it comes. So whenever these seats open, the vacancy open, the Inspire Fellowship on their website, they would open they would come out with the openings, which is usually in the third or the fourth quarter of every year. So stay tuned on our channel or keep visiting their website. And whenever you see the opening, you have the eligibility criteria, you can apply for this prestigious fellowship. Okay, so now we come to the big question. How does a student apply for this fellowship? So there are two stages for application in the Inspire Fellowship. At level 1, they would be screening your eligibility, and at level 2, there would be a subject expert committee. So at level 1 would happen once you have uploaded the application form through the Inspire website. So you must have already cross-checked your eligibility. Because you feel you're eligible, you would upload all the documents. The committee would now be checking your eligibility, and if they feel that you are indeed eligible for their fellowship, you would be clearing the level 1. In this case, you would be given a provisional certificate for Inspire Fellowship. Now, a provisional certificate does not guarantee a fellowship. The second stage is what will guarantee a fellowship. But what happens in the second stage? In second stage, a subject expert committee is going to evaluate you on 3 criteria. Number 1, the university where you've secured admission in PhD. At number 2, you would be screened, or rather your guide would be screened. So they would be checking the credentials of your supervisor or your research guide. And at third point, then they would be checking your research proposal. So based on your university, your research supervisor and your research proposal, you would then be clearing level 2 and be given the final offer letter for Inspire Fellowship. So does that mean that you can only apply for this fellowship once you've secured admission? No, not necessary. You can apply for this fellowship even before securing admission. However, in that case, you would just be clearing the first level of the application process and you will secure a provisional certificate. Then you will be given 1 year to seek admission in any one of the universities recognized by UGC. Remember, only a full-time PhD scholar can get a PhD fellowship. So you have to secure admission in a full-time PhD program in one of the recognized universities in India. Once you secure admission, then you can apply for the second level, the second stage of the application process. And then once you clear that, then you would be given the final offer letter for Inspire. So this is the entire process of application. This is what this fellowship is about. Remember, we told you this is one of the very few fellowships which can be availed based on your past qualification. So in case there are any other questions related to Inspire, You can always put them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching my videos. This is Dr. Ritika Gauba, your one and only PhD mentor, advisor and trainer.